Hello, everybody. Oh, pickles. Why is my iPad not working? Hang on. Why did this do this last time, everybody? Oh, pickles. Why is my iPad not working? No, I'm there 2 times. My goodness gracious. How's everybody doing? I see Antoine's in the chat. Welcome to the stream. While I figure out my tech stuff. This one? This one? Good Lord. Okay. Sorry, tech. Sorry, group. To reset it every time, that seems silliness. Okay, delete that one. So sorry, I was doing a test stream earlier and I forgot to check to see if this was working. So that's my own fault. I apologize. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this under here. And we're gonna make this smaller over here. Behind the scenes. All the magic. Put this, no, don't do that. Okay. Whew. Sheesh. Well, now you know a real human's running it. Okay, something's taking a lot of buffering here. Hang on. No, I didn't want to click that. That's not what I wanted. What is this? Okay, I hope this is going okay. Sorry, guys. Not the iPad. Okay. You might be okay. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Okay, let me know. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Sheesh Hues. Okay. What I need now is to see how this all plays the game. And yeah, so we're here in, sorry guys, something is medium maybe. Oh, kaboop. That's absolutely not what I wanted. So sorry. Antoine can hear me. Woohoo! Yay! How is your week going? How is everything going in your part of the world while I figure out how this all works? Come on, you. Easy one. Easy one. Goodness me. So sorry, guys. Played with some settings. I wasn't supposed to do that. I did it to myself. And this, and then this, and then this. All right. Not this. Oh my goodness, Dan's in the stream too. Watching me figure out my OBS. All right. Woohoo! Did nothing much. That's okay. I think there's a lot of people who did nothing much on my end of things, and because it was very cold and very messy around here. No, hang on, Mojo. No. We're not gonna do that. Come here. Hey. People existing in the hallway. How dare they? Aha! And you posted for me. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. I just missed the Discord, so I appreciate you doing that for me. Hang on one second. Okay. All right. Sorry, team. Okay, so thank you, Dan, for posting on the Discord. I appreciate you. was just about to do that because I had forgotten. But yes, Antoine mentioning he didn't do anything much on the weekend. A lot of people did nothing much around here on our weekend because it was a lot of snow, a lot of cold. And is our two main characters. Oh no, what's happening? What's happening? Shoo shoo. Oh, I thought I shut us down. Whew. Our two main characters have done go through some training in their lives, let's say. And so this is all part of their the kind of an image that kind of reflects both of that. They both work separately. They both have their own kinds of experiences. This is kind of reflecting that a little bit, just to show that they're together but separate. I've worked on the line art this week. I also completed the train from last week, which was super fun. I think I'm asking a lot of my computer, but we'll see if we can, before we get too deep into this file, let's pop open the train. Yes. I'm stoked with how this one came out, actually, to be perfectly honest. It came together very nicely. What are you? Oh, that's probably getting in my way. Okay. So this is the train. This one was a little more challenging because, like I said last week, this isn't really in the book. So I didn't really have a description as to how to make this one, so I had a little bit more freedom, which was nice and terrifying at the same time. No. Restream's just like the greatest. So I was able to play around with it a little bit more. I was working quite a bit. I was listening to actually the Harry Potter books, so this is giving me a Harry Potter vibe for no reason at all. And then we were able to get this all squared away. And then I was able to finish it, thank goodness, rather than just waiting and doing some more of it this week. I want to kind of get ahead, so that's where these guys come in. I had this sketch already ready last week. Sorry, just getting all my windows squared away here. Here we go. And so now I'm getting into the liner. So we are card 50 something. RB's in the chat. Welcome to the stream. We are in the high 40s, if not early 50s of these cards right now. And they're still presenting fun challenges. They're still presenting fun new things. Like this one, I kind of want to have both of our individuals be their own little entities and have their own little, like, be their own stickers. But they're kind of close together, so I don't know if that's going to work. So we're going to all, like, it'll all be playing it by ear here and seeing how this works. So there's going to be some figuring out of the line art on this one. We have some new people in the chat. We've got Alessandra's here. Welcome to the stream. And RB's here. And Dan's here. And Antoine's here. I love it. I love it. I'm just going to refresh it because it's being grumpy. On Twitch anyway. All right. Looking better. Okay, sweet. So what's everybody up to tonight? What are we working on? What are we doing? Well, I figure my stuff out here. So I'm glad that we're able to get to this card and we're able to work on this. I still have 2 more I want to do for February. So we're running, like, for January, sorry. So I'm still a little behind on my schedule, but they're coming together. Oh, jeez. No thanks. I know, we were just saying before some of you came on, Antoine had a chill weekend, didn't do too much, which is totally fine. Weekends can be chill too. Ours was very similar. We were kind of snowed in and cold in. It was very chilly where we are. And then it snowed a lot. But I got to go out today, which was nice. Getting a little cabin fevery up in here. Alrighty, so this is our gentleman. So a little background on this card. I was just describing it when I was trying to figure out my tech problems. This is one of our mood cards or our cups cards. And these two individuals are our main characters, well, represent our main characters and their training. So they each had their own experiences in training and preparation for the challenge, which is taking place at the circus. And they had similar yet kind of different experiences. So it's kind of a mirror image, kind of they reflect on each other to make sure to get the story across, because this is before they've met. They don't know each other yet. Oops. How did your streams go this weekend, Alessandra? You faked us out. I thought the animal cards were done. Is this the main two? Yes. He has unruly hair, so I had to exaggerate. This is before he finds his bowler hat to keep it under control. RB joined Alessandra's stream. That's good. Did they go well, Alessandra? Or more animal cards? You said you were done. Yeah, I know. Tough thingies. RB was lurking in the chat. That's fine. I do a lot of that, especially on weekend streams. Were you watching Mafu's stream just now, RB? Or one on the weekend? I know I saw her username come up a few times. Oh, nice. She was in Alessandra's stream. That's cool. What is happening? Oh, beautiful. I thought that was going to make a mess. It did not. I see, I see. Did you end up streaming, RB? I know last week you were talking about maybe streaming some of your coloring pages and stuff. Hey, a lot of people watch pool. RB says he doesn't watch gaming streams, He said it'd be the same if I streamed me playing pool. A lot of people watch pool. Have you ever seen like the number of people who watch a dart competition? Madness. Alessandra said I did a couple more applications for art events this year. That's cool. Too many of us stream already. One of us, RB. Excuse me. Yeah, lots of people were streaming on the weekend. Nice to see everybody's faces pop up. Kate Moj, chill out on Slice, okay? If you go on the floor, you're gonna yell at the neighbors. I'm kind of over that. Alessandra's saying she applied for more market things. That's my plan for this weekend, is to start making a plan for events for the year. A lot of applications are starting to come out and get sorted, so it's time to make a plan. So I plan to do that on Friday. Take a little time for me on Friday. And then work Erin booked a meeting because she's super smart. So I spent today coordinating my calendar so I can get my poo together over here. Sheesh. Alessandra says there's another one she wants to apply for, but it's not open till March, so you gotta wait. So that's fair. As long as you make a note to look for it. There's always somewhere I'll make like a mental note to look for it. Never do that because I'm always going to forget. Wow, that was brutal. Okay. As long as I have an Excel sheet with all the places I applied last year. Ah, see, that's super smart. Get those spreadsheets running. RB says, what's the shortest month in the year? I feel like it's a joke. No way I'm going to memorize them all. No, me either. One will come up and be like, oh, I wanted to apply to that. Nuts. What's the matter? You saucy pants? You gotta be a nice boy. Here. Ooh, yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah. Live stream mojo puke. Gross. Verify. Okay. If I let you down, you're gonna be a nice boy. Okay. Boop. Dear, what is happening? Okay. Everybody says, hey, Mojo. He loves art time. It's his favorite. Pew, pew, pew. Oh dear, what is happening? Oh my goodness. Whoops. Probably could have done that differently. That's okay. Alessandra, they got a lot of snow. 24 inches. Okay, now let me not mess this up. So we got... So that is... Yeah, 60 centimeters. Okay, so that's what Toronto got here as well. We got a lot of snow. I don't think it was quite that much. Like, they were able to stay on top of it and clean it up. I don't think, unless it like blew away, that we got quite that much. But Toronto, which is not far from here, definitely got like the 60 centimeters or 24 inches. That's a lot of snow, especially that quickly. That's a lot. So a lot of the GTA and surrounding area cities and stuff were pretty shut down today. I think our schools and stuff were shut down. I know the school buses were. But the roads weren't too bad, all things considered, because ours stopped in enough time for the snowplows to be able to handle it, but it's a lot. 12 p.m. yesterday to 8 a.m. today. Oh yeah, see, that's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot in a short period. Like, we got quite a bit, but it was over the day, and stopped before I went to bed anyway, so the snowplows had all night to kind of really clean things up. RB said the snow melted here. It was 9 Celsius. What? That's like the opposite of here. We got a bunch of notifications, so I went into the office today because I'm like, okay, fine, the roads are fine, I guess I'll go in, whatever. And I went in, and it was okay. And then as I got there, we got blowing snow and flurry warnings, and then an extreme cold warning. It's a little bit madness around here. So I'm just like, always wear the big boots. Make sure your big mitts are available. Bring a coffee with you everywhere. It's fine. Go slow. We're not near melted. It snowed again. Yeah, we're supposed to get some more snow. There's not a lot of like huge accumulation on the horizon right now, but I'd prefer this over it being cold and muddy and gray for no reason. If it's gonna be crappy, or if it's gonna be cold, let's have some snow. If it's just gonna be gross and muddy, I'm not really here for it. People are crazy drivers for sure. People in their big pickups driving around like it doesn't impact them. I saw them slipping and sliding more than everybody else. Dummies. And then people with their summers on. Oof, it's rough business. Go away. Yeah, RB says, yeah, better with snow than a dry, cold winter. Yes, I agree. I'm always here for the snow. This is a lot, but again, I've said this before. I also don't shovel a driveway, so I understand people's lack of interest. It's fine. I prefer this to humidity, so. I like to have my windows open. I'm a windows open person. I don't have control over the temperature in my apartment. So it's pretty warm in here. But they've asked us politely not to leave the windows open because they don't want pipes freezing, which is legit. So it's a little stuffy in here. And then you go to the extreme of the humidity and I have to close my windows because the air conditioner needs to work. Sheesh. Is this white dove with black jersey? I don't know what that means. It is a dove because she trains a lot with the birds from her dad's magic show. Boop, boop, boop. Oh dear, forgot how to draw. Hang on. What else? It's a pretty low-key weekend on my end. Did a little bit of drawing, did a little bit of art things. I injured my shoulder last week, my right shoulder. And so I wanted to rest to make sure that I did not injure it further. She's on the mend now, which is good. Phew. Zero fun, sir. So I kind of took the weekend to be a little bit more chill, but I got some tarot done. I finished the train. All kinds of fun things. Rested. Curling's on the TV. All that fun. What did I do to my shoulder? I probably just overworked it more than anything. Didn't like fall or anything on it, but I think I just kind of did too many of my gremlin-y type activities and injured it kind of on the inside a little bit, like underneath bones, so I couldn't find the muscle to work it out. But my chiropractor has put me on the right track very quickly, which is amazing. So I have some exercises to do when we're done here to keep on the plan. And should be on the mend pretty quick. I always take any injuries seriously, but especially when it's my right hand. It's like I can't hold a pencil. No, this isn't gonna work for me. Alessandra says I think that's what I did with my hands. That's not good. Gotta take care of those hands. Lots of stretches, always movement. Alrighty. So, okay, I know what I was going to do. I was trying to think of where my stained glass was going, but I remember now. Okay, first let's get our lines in so that we don't make a mess. You know what? Those lines are boring to watch. Let's do something else. We'll put in a new one. So this is going to be, and then we'll throw in color. I can do the boring sticker lines later. So what I want to do, I'm going to old-fashioned, old school stained glass this bad boy. Background's going to be So yeah, I find with kind of the hobbies that I have, I read, I knit, I art, I work on a computer, I all kinds of things, so it's easy to get things all kind of jumbled up and sore, but usually I'm able to work it out okay with like some yoga or just kind of a change of activity or something. But this one wasn't listening to me when I was trying to interfere a bit, so I needed assistance and intervention. So thank goodness, because we're on the mend way quicker. Gotta take care of our hands. They're very important. Okay. Let's see what I've actually got here. Loose ends can all come out like this. Now, not that one. I can keep that one, but not that one. Sure. And then this, not that one. And that one. Okay. Bit of jigsaw puzzle for myself here. I find out this weekend if I am going to be at the Barntique again this year in the fall. So once I hear that, that'll make a lot of more yearly decisions for me. So it's going to be a busy time. Or not. I'm not going to be upset if Jen doesn't pick me. I would love to be part of it again. More tarot minutes all day. Ah, thank you, RB. One more line in his hand. You make that mess because you want the cool design, but yeah, I always find that last minute guy that snuck in there. This is why the live streams are great. Collaboration. Catch the things. I was thinking about, I was doing a bunch of cleaning around my apartment and stuff, just kind of gutting and getting rid of things and all that kind of stuff. And I came across, I had a bunch of my sketchbooks and stuff from school, and a lot of that, so some of that will probably come out soon. I found the sketchbook that has most of the original tarot stuff in it, thank goodness, because I was losing my mind trying to figure out where the heck all that content was, because even though the project was here for so long, it didn't make sense that I would have gotten rid of all that stuff. So I found it, thank goodness. But I was thinking of different projects and things that I did when I was in school, and there was one we did, and it was like, we weren't very far from Niagara Falls where I was, and we were trying to So we went there, and what we were supposed to be doing is like a piece based off of our experience there. And so, like, I drew this piece, and it was just kind of like how it went from, like, it was like a triptych that you do, and it was just, my idea was I felt very flat and kind of boring. But it was a little bit on, sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I did here. It's kind of like how it evolved from being kind of about the nature to now it's about, like, there's the casino there, and there's all these other kind of like bells and whistles and stuff, and just that kind of stuff. So I felt my idea was like obvious and a little bit basic, and it would always frustrate. I was just frustrated because I was like, this isn't my best work, and I couldn't get a new idea. We worked on it for a few weeks, and I couldn't get a new idea, and I submitted it, and then, like, I was working with people and collaborating and things, but when we submitted it, and I was like, I'm okay with it, I'm not really happy with this piece. It was like a few days later, I woke up with like the perfect idea for it, and I was like, oh, I'm so mad. So I worked pretty independently on that project, so like, this is why collaboration is good. Talk to more people about your pieces. Listen to what they have to say. Collaboration, bro. Collaboration. That's why you talk about your art and show it, because someone might see something you don't. The first idea isn't always the best one, or isn't always the only one you're going to get, let's say. First one might be the best one. It might not be your only idea. Alrighty. So, if I'm going to save this, and we need to select multiple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Duplicate layers. Merge. Put up here. Hide. But make. Oh, sheesh. It has to be shown to make it a reference layer. Now I hide it, and we save. Okay, so one thing I missed on her arm, which won't matter to what we just did. I want to fill this space here. Oops. So I don't forget later. Okay. Now I kind of want them to be almost silhouettes, so almost like the same. Ooh, no, I'm gonna have them like the same paper pattern, but not. Okay. I'm gonna put a few colors down, and I'll explain what I'm trying to do. So I kind of want them to be silhouettes, but I want there to be color in them because this is a color card. Oops. This is in the wrong space. So what I'm thinking is, instead of having them be silhouettes, I was going to put them all, like, each person as their own color, but what I think I might do is I might choose 2 paper patterns that can be alternated between the 2 of them and just use as that. And I think if we do, so we use that pattern first. Good Lord. Is there enough contrast in these two? No, I want you to show me the other thing. Why won't this? Why is this being weird? Why won't it show me the, this is, create empty mask, invert mask. How come that one won't slip? How come it won't go back to the, delete mask? See how this one's going back and forth? Create empty mask, invert mask. How come it won't go back? That's weird. Okay, let's try another photo. It's not a big deal, but I want to see what my paper patterns are. It seems really silly that that won't work. We'll eventually need the red. Create empty mask, invert mask. See, this one won't go back. What is the matter with this thing? How come this layer won't play the game? On layers. Maybe if I save and then go back. It's the part in the horror movie where they're like, don't do it. See, now it's back. What the heck? That seems unnecessary. Unnecessary. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Come on, you. There we go. Holy cow, 741. That's craziness. Okay. Put the reds together. You have to put the one day I will sit and clean this iPad, and then you guys won't have to watch me scroll through each image every single time. So this one goes on the bottom. Create empty mask, invert mask. Excuse me. Oh, I broke it. There we go. Okay. And then I feel like we need... Yikes, okay. A lot of patterns on this one. So I think the flowers and whoop. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Come on. Mirror mask. One more, and then I will stop doing this to you, unless I find I need another pattern. But I think for right now, we can get most of the way where we need to go. Okay. a second. I don't think I paid attention when I did this one. Delete mask. Create empty mask, invert mask. There we go. Sheesh. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this one for sure first. We're gonna fill this, and I want this like really high. Because the black is going to go there. And then we're going to have our people. I don't know. No, we don't want to do that. And then this. And I think I'm going to turn off this one because we gotta put in our why would you want to hide the layer? Sillies. Okay. Okay. Move this down here. This one's the lines and that one's the flowers. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Bring it down a little bit. Really? So ideally not as many on this side. So we can balance them out. So a lot of my lines are busted here. They don't just meet up with a line. I think the hierarchy line has got me confused a bit, so I think I was not filling it quite the way I'd like to. Oh, what the heck? Where's my one thing at a time? One thing at a time. So my paper is upside down. Ah, look at that witchcraft. Sweet. So I unlinked the mask because if I had just left it together, it would take all the mask with it. So see what's going on there. But because oh, sorry, that's still in the transform. Because I unlinked it, our mask is still there, but now the paper is within it. So I can move all this around. So if I found like, I could have used this on a few cards earlier, but like if I find like, you know, some of the paper patterns have different parts of the design or some more elaborate pieces, parts of it that I kind of probably would want still attached to it, like some of the filigree or something I want to make sure it shows in, then I can shift the pattern, like the paper that way, in a way that would allow it without me having to redo the masks. So something I would have liked to have remembered how to do earlier on. I knew that that was something that was possible. I just forgot how to do it. Is this enough darkness? I need one more paper pattern, guys. I'm so sorry. It's a cool way. That way you don't have to redraw the mask. You don't have to go back into it and edit it and all that kind of stuff and start from scratch or delete the layer. You can just put it in this way and move things around with it and give it a try. Test and see what the heck's going on. It feels a little too dark for me. What if I do? That's too similar. Do we want a red? I don't dislike the red. Okay. I don't want too many of the red stones. I want most of them to be maybe some like this. Yeah. And then I think there'll be a unifying element to this somehow. I don't know what this will be, but I don't want it to be that choppy because it kind of takes away from our humans. So I'll probably push it back, kind of like I did on the train, that last car that's further back. I think I might do something like that so that the colors show up, because I want these guys to be really prominent. So maybe we can try that right now. Making sure that this one, and then maybe we put it like in a gray. I make this a multiply layer. Alessandra says, this looks great. Thank you so much. I'm here working on my anxiety stickers. I showed in your stream yesterday, making progress. Excellent. That's awesome. Oh, this is above the red ones. So let's just do this. I was hoping to be tricky, and it wasn't tricky. Where's this one? This one up here on top. Haha! Oh, that's absolutely not what I want. That's gonna make a mess. We'll just start erasing, shall we? I should have lassoed this, is what I should have done. Or you know what we'll do? Do this, but we will hide the layer. Hide the layer, boop, boop, and then no, I still don't want to do that. Pew pew. Just erase it, Erin. It'll be fine. Or we'll do this lasso. So we can bring it down a little bit closer. Erase. Or even better, we pull this up and this up and this. Okay, that's more better. Less erasing. Oops. Whoops. Oh, it's gonna get covered anyway. So yeah, don't have to worry. Potential dog meltdown. Hang on. Maybe not. He's waiting for me to hide this window, so I can't find it. All right. Okay. Okay, so this is starting out. All right, this is starting out to kind of the way I was kind of hoping it would. So lots to add here. It feels a little muddy right now, but if I just follow my process and stuff going through, I'm pretty sure we'd be able to we're going to get where I want to go with this one. So I think that's a logical breaking point for now. Couple quick things. One, I was doing, before this stream, I was doing a test stream for Creative Jams in February. So we are going to be kicking February 1st right off with the first Creative Jams of 2026. And because our test stream kind of bled over into her live stream, so the beans have been spilled, I'm going to spill them too. We were both on her stream by accident. Our first Creative Jams stream is going to be Mafu on the 1st of February. So it will be noon on Sunday Eastern time, and 9 p.m. So if it's noon at my time, so 9 p.m. in Mafu's time. So Sunday on the 1st. So keep an eye out. Social media is going to be updated tomorrow. So we are going to be on our stream, a collaborative stream, on Sunday. So definitely check that out. And then I'm still planning to be here on Monday as well for some more streaming. We'll see how far this guy gets. Maybe we'll be here. Maybe we'll be on our new card. Who knows? Yeah, so lots of fun streaming to come. And so keep an eye out on it. Oh, we have Jen's here. Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about the fabulous barn. How I was just thinking about you, about how your eyes must be so tired looking at all those applications. And how February 1st is very exciting. I'm very excited to see what happens. Oh yeah, Dan's here too. Woohoo! It's gonna be super good. Super fun. Oh, thank you so much. Everybody's saying this is beautiful. It looks great. Thank you so much. This is going to be the 4 of Cups in our tarot deck. It is 2 of our 2 main characters before they meet in part of their in their training days. So they're all kind of in their learning process. This is going to be magic. I'm very excited to see this one come together. Unfortunately, Jen, you're just catching the end of this, but you can hit replay for sure. And I hope you're all having a good time in the snow if you haven't. So come and see the bonus stream on Sunday. Mafu and I will be streaming together. We're going to be collaborating, talking about all different kinds of art, fun things. And then I will be back on Monday for my regular time and channel. So I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're all having a great time. I hope you have a great time creating this week. And I will catch you all soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.